Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Stan Barnes, and I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer here at CSE Federal Credit Union. A little bit ago today, we brought you some information through Facebook Live. And as I understand from several members, we had some technical issues. And so what we wanted to do is re-record that same information the old way and just put it out to you in form of a video. Because there were a lot of very good, important things there, and I didn't want any of that good content to be lost in the transmission. So that's why we're coming to you again. I want to speak with you just for a little bit about the current health crisis that we're going through and how your credit union is responding to all of that. At CSE Federal Credit Union, service to our members is always our top priority. We're actively working to understand all of the threats that this current coronavirus poses for not only our employees, but our members as well. And we're working very hard to follow all the recommendations of the Center for Disease Control and the Ohio Department of Health. As your trusted financial partner, we understand that we play an important role in your financial life. And that being the case, we want you to know all of the things that we are doing here at the credit union to make sure that we continue to meet all of your financial needs, while at the same time safeguarding the health and safety of all of us, members and employees. So what I want to share with you first are just some of the steps that we have taken to make sure that we can be here for the long haul. The Board of Directors has activated our pandemic illness preparedness policy, and they have designated me, the Chief Executive Officer, as the Pandemic Illness Coordinator. We've activated all of the plans, but I'll be honest with you, some of the scenarios that we're encountering have gone well beyond any of the scenarios that we've planned for. So in some cases, we're making decisions on the fly, but we have a strong executive team here and a solid board of directors, and we're always making decisions that are in the best interest of all of you and the membership as well. We're taking precautionary steps and safety measures to make sure that we protect the health of our employees and all of you when you visit our branch offices. We've asked employees to regularly, routinely wipe down hard surfaces with disinfectant and to practice things like social distancing and use hand sanitizer and all of those things that you see as recommendations from the Center for Disease Control. We are closely monitoring the situation. We pay attention very closely to the Ohio Department of Health and the Center for Disease Control for the latest updates and recommendations. We want to make sure that through all of that, we can continue to provide the highest level of service to you throughout all of this crisis, because that's what you expect us to do. Now, throughout all of this, we have seen an incredible amount of financial hardship already. And so what I want to share with you are some very positive, important, helpful things that the Board of Directors has enabled the credit union to do to hopefully help you through this financial crisis, this health crisis that for many of you will become a financial crisis. So let me go through that list. First of all, many of you, for those of you who have loans with us, many have already called fearful that they may miss a payment and are concerned about that and don't want that to damage their credit reports, things like that. We understand that, we get it. So what we would like to do is offer all of our members with loans the ability to defer their payment, basically skip their payment for the next 2 months. We can advance due dates up to 60 days. Hopefully that will help. Also, if you have credit cards with us, if you have a credit union Visa card and a balance on that and a routine monthly payment, we've also provided the ability to skip that payment for the next 2 months as well. In addition to all of that, this crisis may go on and have a lasting impact beyond that 60 days. We realize that. So I've given my collection department the ability to work with members to provide additional 60-day deferments in the event that the initial crisis is still going on later and the financial impact is lingering. For those of you with savings in certificates here at the credit union, we have had some of you ask if you could withdraw some of that money. First of all, we encourage to leave your money here at the credit union where it is safe and sound and insured. Some folks would like to withdraw some cash, and we understand their need. They want to be prepared. So what the Board of Directors has authorized us to do is waive the early withdrawal penalty on certificates of deposit. Hopefully that will give you a little bit of relief there as well if you do need to do that. In addition to that, the Board of Directors has authorized us to waive transaction fees for ATM transactions. Many of you use ATMs every month, and we appreciate that. And we encourage you to do even more of that as all of this transpired. It's a great, convenient way to get cash, and it can keep you out of a crowded lobby. So we waived the fees indefinitely to encourage you to utilize that ATM card in one of our ATM machines or another ATM machine for a cash withdrawal. In addition to that, we've tried to make it a little bit more convenient by increasing the daily limit on withdrawals at the ATM, which now will be $500. So these things are only the beginning, but hopefully they will help. And I'm sure that there will be more things that we are able to do to help you get through all of this. I've asked our credit union staff, as they talk to members, as they learn about some of the things that they're going through and the issues that they're facing, to let us know. And if we need to create additional programs or services that will respond to those needs, you can count on us to do that. Now, in order to continue to make all of those good things happen, I need you to help me with a few things. We know the coronavirus is here in Stark County, and so we all need to be incredibly diligent about maintaining safety precautions for all of us, for you as members when you visit our lobbies, and for the safety and health and welfare of my employees as well. So I've got things that I need you to do for me when you're here. First of all, if you're sick, don't come. We have other ways for you to obtain financial services. We have a full line of electronic services, remote deposit capture, mobile app, online access on your computer, bill pay, all of those things, those conveniences that make it very easy for you to obtain service that way. And my staff is prepared to help you become initiated with those if you haven't done so already. In addition to that, if you do visit one of our offices, when you visit, please exercise good personal hygiene. Cover your coughs and sneezes. Use hand sanitizer as much as possible. Practice good physical distancing. We've got tape on the floor of all of our lobbies, and we want you guys to follow that and stay 6 feet apart from the person in front and behind you. If you do need cash, consider using the surcharge-free ATMs. It's a great way to obtain service if you're concerned about coming to a lobby where there's more people. And also consider reducing your need for cash in the first place by having one of our debit cards. If you don't have one of our debit cards now, it's easy for you to get one. We can create one and issue it to you instantly at our Myers Lake office and our Market Avenue office. So please, if you haven't used that service before, it works great, and it's a great way to handle all of your financial transactions. Also, we'll be limiting the number of members that can be in our lobby at any one time. We'll have limits in place at our Myers Lake and Market Avenue office, limits in place at the Lake Cable and North Canton office as well. And we encourage you to help us live up to those. And we encourage you, if at all possible, to use our drive-ups. We have drive-ups at all 4 offices, multiple lanes at each one, and hopefully that will help you keep yourself safe as well. Now, hopefully all of those cost precautions together will keep you safe while you're here and us safe as we continue to work hard to provide financial services and the level of service quality that you expect. Now, let me just touch on a few other things. We have an annual meeting scheduled for April 7th. It's always the first Tuesday in April. It was scheduled to be held at the Kent State Conference Center up at Kent Stark. And of course, they canceled that event. This year, we will be coming at you with a totally virtual annual meeting. It will be held at the same time, 6:30 p.m. on April 7th. Members will have the ability to sign in, to view the chairman of the board and myself, to vote on motions that are up for vote on the floor, to vote for board of directors, and all of those things that they can do in person at the annual meeting, except maybe visit your friend, which I know many of you like to come and do. You'll hear more about that in the coming days on our website, so please look for that. It will give you detailed instructions on how to access that site and be present and be part of our annual meeting. Now, finally, let me just close with a couple more things. I want to express my appreciation to the staff, the men and women that work here at CSE Federal Credit Union. They have been working incredibly hard under incredible stress this last week to make sure that we try to keep everyone safe. They try to keep themselves safe and healthy and continue to provide the high quality service that you expect from us. They've been here working every day. The executive team has done an incredible job making sure that we continue to provide service. Our frontline staff has not let this virus impact the quality of service that they provide, and I'm incredibly proud of these people that have been doing such a great job all week. We're going to continue to try to do that as long as we're all healthy. That's why all of those things I mentioned earlier that we need your help with are important. So again, thank you to the staff. When this whole thing got going, we posted a statement on our website. And in there, I just said, together we're going to get through this, and we will. I also said that the credit union has your back. I want you to know that. We do. And we're going to continue to be here for you. We'll be here for you to make sure that we continue to provide the level of service you expect, and we will always continue to be your trusted financial partner. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this, and stay healthy.